What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about how you can make millions of MUT coins, bro, from stuff that you just grind for that's inside your binder. Now look, in this case right here, it's the same scenario from last year, all right? Pretty much they made it a lot easier because they've kind of laid out how you're going to get power-up passes, when you can get it, and how it happens. So because I was just able to get a power-up pass, this is what happens. It's very, very ideal for you to always know what's going on inside your lineup. Remember, this year also, when you use a power-up pass, you still don't know where that player is. Just so that I pointed out. So for me, I'm about to use it on Tyreek Hill because I got an 85 to 86 overall power-up pass, and I need to get rid of that card right now while it's still hot. Now, some of you guys might say, okay, Julio Jones also, because I believe that Julio Jones is an 86, Travis Kelce is an 86. You go for the highest one. This guy is what? He's a, hold up, what is his card? Because Zach Martin might also be, no, but I think Zach Martin's an 87. And I have an 85 to 86. So, and then this guy, obviously, he's a theme player, so he's not. You can go through your lineup and try to find the best player that you can get rid of, like Jadeveon Clowney. I don't know exactly which one it is, but I just thought about Tyreek Hill because I know that his price range was probably one of the more expensive cards. We're going to go ahead because 85 to 86, this guy's at 87, this guy's at 86, I believe. So let's go do this. We're going to back out and I'm going to show you exactly what I do. I go and I look inside the auction and I pretty much just determine, all right, which guy is worth the most that's on my team. See, that's the catch. Once you get the player and you've already upgraded them, they've made it a lot easier. I don't even think that they charge you to remove it now, in all honesty. So this is where it becomes difficult, right? Because Tyreek Hill is actually at 85, but he's probably going to be up there in value. So look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 85 because I have the Tyreek Hill, right? And then I'm going to just start typing his name and see what his price is. And then we're going to see what the other ones are. So that's Tyron Smith, obviously the different guy. So he's at 149, all right, for 85. Okay, now we go to 86. It's going to be kind of difficult the way they have it because they give you an 85 to 86 power pass, but then they have it separate here, so it's pretty difficult to look at. So now look, the 86 now, I have to find the player, you know, like that, you know what I'm saying, like that meets the criteria. So let's look up Clowney and see what Clowney's going for. We already saw the other guy was at whatever he was at. Okay, so he's at 150 also. So it's the same thing. But you could kind of see why people will want, they're going to probably want Tyreek Hill a lot more than these other cards because speed is so much more important than it has been in a very, very long time. Probably even going back to Madden 16 after the first patch. Speed is so important that I would guess that Tyreek Hill would be a guy that most of us would be going after. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to, what is the guy's name? Zach? I don't know if he, I think he's an 87, right? I think he's no, Zach, okay. Oh, he's cheap. Okay, but yeah, he's an 87 though. Okay, so that's fine anyway. Looking at that, you can kind of understand exactly where I'm headed with what I'm doing. Because you can see, if Tyreek Hill is 85 and his value is that high, why would I go after the 86 and do it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense to go after Jadeveon Clowney and wait for somebody to try to figure out, like, yo, you know what? I need Jadeveon Clowney. When right now, Tyreek Hill is popping. Because most people that are playing right now truly understand Tyreek Hill is going for 6. And guys, you know, listen, I'm not going to tell you something that's not true, ever. Because it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Why would you listen to me afterwards? I'm going to always give you what I feel is the most important. If it doesn't turn out to be exactly what I'm saying, then I'll tell you guys, like, yo, bro, I messed up on that. But I'm telling you right now, I've been seeing Tyreek Hill fly off the shelves, bruh. Dudes are just buying this card for no apparent reason. So I don't know, you know, pretty much any other card right now. And like I said, I just got the 85 to 86. Now the 82 to 84s, you know, we could go ahead and play with that whenever, but I'm not really worried about that right now. That part I'm not really interested in, but I do have a video about other things regarding power-up passes because you guys have been asking about that. So this 85 to 86, what we are going to do is we are going to take away that 85 card that we got for Tyreek Hill, and then we're going to simply place this card in for it as the power-up pass, and then we're going to go sell that and make a ridiculous amount of coins. And then as we continue to do that and, you know, look through it, we're going to know exactly what cards we want to replace based on the prices. Like, for instance, once we get the other higher overall, Marcus Allen right now is going for 200 and change. Now, we don't have to immediately use it for Marcus Allen if we get it very soon. I think, what is this card, 89? But it would be ideal to get something back for that. You see what I'm saying? Like to get what, because he's probably the sickest card right now. All right, so what we need to do is we have to go ahead and we have to refund this, and then we have to get this back. Okay, well, you will receive quarterly Tyreek Hill. So now we take that Tyreek Hill away. Then we go back. No, we go back right here. We add it back. Okay, we're going to use the power-up pass instead. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and do this. Even though, like, realistically, it looks, select attitude. It looks like you have to have this superstar X factor in order to have the secondary abilities. So I wanted to point that out. I haven't really tested it, but I think that that's the case. You guys should probably be really careful with that because the abilities look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have this, it looks like, you know, you can't use this. Like you can't have any abilities like secondary on them. So most of you guys were asking me about that. I think that that might actually be the case. So be very, very careful with that. And I don't have something on Tyreek Hill right now, but I think I probably will very, very soon. If that's not the case, let me know. But I think you need the Superstar X Factor, and you have to activate it over here to get all their secondary things. But Marcus Allen is going to be the next thing that we actually, you know, pretty much add something to because he's a glitch. So I might remove it from Julio Jones because he's not really doing anything for me and just put it on, you know, Tyreek Hill because he's going to be lit up every game because I'm always going deep. It's like a regular thing. So now, where's Tyreek Hill? Where's his base card? There he is right there. So now we check what his price is on the auction house. And we can still see it's 149, right? I think the last thing that he sold for was like 145. So if we want to make the coins, the 4K is not that big of a deal. And that price is not going to change. So pretty much right now, I would just go 145, get rid of him, and know I'm going to get the coins. All right, now you guys can nickel and dime it and play around with it and do all that stuff. You guys, whatever makes you guys happy, go ahead and do it. But with me, I try to get everything out while it's hot. Because if you don't do that, you're going to have a lot of issues later on when you're trying to gamble with 3 or 4K. Like, bro, like, why are you doing that? It's 3 or 4K. When you start going down to like the 10Ks and stuff like that, you know, that's really ridiculous. But like 3, 4K, we can make that up, no, you know, without a doubt. That doesn't really matter. And that's another thing that I wanted to touch on before I let you guys go. Some of you guys have been aware of the fact that the way that the game is being done right now with the power-ups, the power-up is so important to everybody's team. Why? Because if you don't have power-up players, you can't customize. Even with the superstar players, you just get what they give you. If you powered up that player, you can customize what's actually there. So these things are very, very interesting, and utilizing them is very, very important. So I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out. Now, with this one over here, this set right here, gambling for power-ups. You guys were asking me about that. Yo, Gmia, I made 500K. One guy actually told me and showed me some proof that he made 500K doing this. Now, he made 500K in like a couple hours because you're not always going to get a power-up from each and every one of these. But if you get one good power-up out of this, you are going to be all set. Like, you're definitely going to be all set. And I understand, you know, it's a gamble. But if you have a decent amount of cards, like for instance, for me, I did a bundle with the superstar players to complete that Patrick Mahomes. So because I did that, I had an excessive amount of silvers. All right, so for me doing this, I can gamble with a few and see if I get lucky. Other people are actually buying the silvers and then gambling. Do I recommend that? If you're very, very low on coins and you really need to come up, you know, it's worth a chance. Everything that goes on in this game is a gamble. You know what I'm saying? I'll do this and get nothing, and you'll see somebody else do the same exact thing and pull every power-up that's worth a ridiculous amount. That's just the way the game is. There's nothing else that that goes far in between with it. Some people are just more lucky than others. That's it. So this is another way that you could possibly, you know, go through making a lot of different coins. Because remember, the power-ups are ranging, like specific ones, the Lattimores, Tyreek Hill. Like there's a lot of stuff that's ranging for ridiculous amount of coins. Anthony Barr. But the issue is, even if you don't, like, you know, pull a power-up from this or whatever like that, you still get other silvers that you can use in the next set past it, where there are other power-ups that people are paying for. So it's a gamble, but you are getting higher silvers that you can then use right above this set. So this whole exchange set, it's all about the cards you get for free, the gridiron packs, all the other things that you do throughout playing, like you know, when you're playing the solos and the missions, what happens is you get a lot of free packs, and a lot of the packs have just silvers in it. That's pretty much all they have. So a lot of you guys, yo, bro, what do I do with these silvers? Should I be trying to quick sell them? I wouldn't quick sell silvers. You know, unless like you needed a little bit more training to get like one player or something like that, maybe you do it like that. But using them in sets like this and trying to gamble, that's something that I would recommend right now. And to be honest with you, the way the power-ups are going, I highly doubt that they're gonna go down in price, because people are realizing every single attribute matters. So because of every single attribute mattering the way that it is right now, it's even more important that the actual market stays up to par. So those things are very, very important. Now, remember, you see how many I've done, and I haven't gotten one power-up. And in the other videos, I'll do it, and the first two will be power-ups. That's the gamble that I'm talking about. There's nothing guaranteed in this game. But again, because I have nothing else to do with these cards at this moment, because they haven't done anything as far as, you know, when the team diamonds drop, that's going to be something else that's going to be very, very huge. You know, you're going to probably need silver stuff going on with that. But I hope you guys notice they haven't really done anything with tokens yet. So that's also something that's very, very huge. Are they bringing back tokens? Are they going to be doing stuff with that? Are they just fed up with everybody complaining that there wasn't enough things to do with tokens? Whatever the deal is, you know, that still has not been released. So me doing this, I know that I have a lot more missions to do, and I have a lot more garbage to get in silvers and stuff like that from completing these missions. So I'll be able to make these silvers up in no time. But again, I just hope that you guys, when you do the same exact thing that I'm doing right now, that you're lucky enough to pull at least one of these, you know, power-ups that are going for 100K. Because, like, whatever this is, you know, a Tyler Lockett. Now, this guy probably isn't worth anything. You know what I'm saying? Let's go take a look at what his upgrade does. He probably isn't worth anything. Okay, he goes up to an 85. You know, so how much would that be? Like, who's going to want a Tyler Lockett? Plus, he's very, very short. But you see how many I had to do to ultimately get him. Most of you guys that do exactly what I just did is going to pull a power-up that's going for 100K. Or like 80 to 100K. And that's all I want. Now, look, remember, like I just told you before I let you guys go, this one right here also has like Julio Jones power-up. It's a lot of power-ups that are a little bit, you know, higher. So you could also gamble like in that one also for the different power-ups, because not all power-ups are just 68, 69. So they've changed that from last year, making all the base 68. So you can gamble in different ways, but ultimately, as you level up and get power-ups, look at the players on your team and get rid of them while their price is hot. And then you'll see that eventually you're going to be sitting on 1 million coins. I want to thank everybody for watching. As always, if you have any additional questions, comments, requests, let me know in the comment section. Tweet me, follow me, all that good stuff. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.